Hello and welcome, guys. We're in Birmingham today for Into the West Midlands event, board in Brum. I've been here before for a Song of Ice and Fire. Today it's for Middle-earth SBG 800-point tournament. I've got my opponent Nigel in my first game. We're just going to do a bit of a pan round of the room itself because it's a lovely venue. Out the back, as you can see, plenty of tables. And then there's a shop just out the front. I think there is probably about 40 or 50 players today. It's relatively big considering. And again, a lot of new faces that I've not met. Nigel's going to talk through his army list for game one. What have you bought, mate?
So yeah, I've got Azog's Legion. So I've got 3 warbands. I've got Goblin Captain with 9 Goblin Mercenaries.
Yeah.
Brought them primarily for the ambush.
And you've done a fantastic job painting them, by the way.
Thank you.
It's a really nicely kind of tailored force.
I've got Azog on the Warg.
And he was your army general?
General, yeah, and he's accompanied by 6 orcs, one with a banner.
So Gundabirds.
Warbat.
The Warbat, yeah.
And 4 berserkers.
Yeah.
And then I've got his son, Bolg.
Yeah.
6 berserkers and an ogre.
Yeah. So you had lots of movement. You had a bit of shenanigans with goblins, and then you also had a flying model which worked relatively well. We did pluck someone and kill someone, so
I've tried to go for something that's got a bit of speed. They've got high courage for when they get broken.
Yeah.
And 2 attacks each, pretty good.
And the scenario we drew was command the battlefield, which wasn't such a great one for you.
No.
Because your model count is 30 models, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and for people that don't know, Command the Battlefield is essentially a new scenario from the open playbook. Nigel hadn't played this yet, so it was one that he's learned from. Each table quarter, so each set of 4, scores you 2 victory points if you have more models in it, essentially. And then there's leader kill and break as normal. And you set up as per Maelstrom, which didn't favour your army list because I put 1 in this corner, 1 in this corner, and then you moved 1 across here, so it kind of spread you out, which didn't help. But it was a good game.
It was a good game.
And hopefully you've learnt a few bits.
Yeah, I learnt a lot. Don't go anywhere near Bilbo.
Yeah. Just to go through the army list, it was actually a really nicely themed matchup because I brought Lake Town Militia to this tournament. I've not used it as a pure force yet, which consists of Bard, Gandalf, Bilbo, who has the ring obviously, Sigrid Tilda, Alfred, Bane and a captain, and then 49 Lake Town Militia. So relatively straightforward to list, but it does have a lot of synergy from each other to get more might points. Obviously Gandalf was doing some blasting and stuff like that where he could. But it was a big ask for you. The game did end 12-0, unfortunately for yourself, but it was a good game. You did what you could in the situation. And good luck for the rest of your tournament.
Thank you very much.
All right. Bye.